We live in a day and age where creativity is at an all-time low. Creativity is damn near dead at this point. And it's shows like Devil May Cry Season 2 that provide a clear example of that. But anyways, Yuki here, the Rebelling Rose, the One Chain to Oblivion, returning yet again with another excellent video. Oh, brother. Fucking Devil May Cry, boy. Oh, man. Yeah, we gotta talk about this show, man. Because after that first season flopped, you would think, okay, yeah, Netflix and Crapcom, they're not gonna try to come back with another season, right? They're gonna just, throw that under the bus and pretend it never existed. But here they come going, oh, well, no, man, we're gonna come back, man. We're gonna do it, man. Whoa, oh, we came back with another season. Hey, did you see the season, man? Did you see it, man? I'm like, what the fuck? What are you guys on? You know what's crazy to me is, what happened to season 1 being garbage? Did we forget how trash that season was? But of course you did. Of course you forgot. Because you guys are hypocrites. All of you Devil May Cry fans watching this right now. Yeah, yes, you. You guys are hypocrites. You guys were talking about some goddamn that season was trash. Talking about some, Dante was nerfed. Nothing made sense. Everything was all over the place. The animation was shit. It didn't feel like Devil May Cry. It was, edgy to be edgy, especially Lady. Cussing about it when it didn't fit. But now here comes season 2, and all of a sudden, all is forgiven. We're okay now. Ain't no way that you came back. Oh, brother, man. Here we go yet again. So the first thing we got to address with this is the marketing. Because this is something very, very important. You guys need to know that these studios are tricking y'all, man. They are playing a little ploy with y'all for their tactic. It's nothing but a marketing strategy to get you fools to watch the show. And why is that? It's like, well, Yuki, what are you talking about, man? What marketing strategy? Listen here. The entire marketing strategy with Netflix and Crapcom, right? To promote this season is just to dangle a bunch of references from Devil May Cry 3. To throw in 2000s nostalgia, just bringing back bands that nobody gives a fuck about anymore, but because it was of the time, they're like, hey, people like, these bands back in the day, right? They like new metal back in the day, so, these bands, this type of music, and Devil May Cry, man, they go hand in hand, right? We're gonna make our own little corny AMVs. That's right, you heard me right. They made their own AMV with Papa Roach. I couldn't believe it, man. I'm like, wow. I mean, it's already cringe that you're doing an AMV, but with fucking Papa Roach. Oh my goodness, that's desperate. He has a new single out, so we're like, we could market his new single, and we could try to boost, people watching the show, man. Because it's Papa Roach, man. Yeah, man. 2000s nostalgia. Woohoo! Don't you remember, man? You got every scene in here is nothing but a dangling reference, for the hardcore fans to gawk over. They have Ebony and Ivory, and they're like, hey, do you remember that, man? You remember that? Oh, look at them playing with the guns, man. Oh, the gunplay. Oh, my God. They got more nostalgia in here. Hey, do you remember when Dante and Virgil fought in the rain, man? Oh, my God, it's in here, and the animation's so slick and beautiful. Oh, the jackpot scene. Oh, it's in here, man. Oh my God, I can't believe it. That's all they're doing. It's ridiculous, man. And with all that marketing, it actually worked. They successfully misdirected you dumbass fools into believing they're giving you what you want. When in reality, they ain't giving you shit. Oh my goodness, man. So what do you actually get in the show? So here's what you actually get in the show, right? You get another boring, mundane story, that no one cares about, with a bunch of generic demon characters that, again, no one cares about. Another, hey, we got to stop the bad guys, villain of the week plot line. You get nothing but brain dead action scenes, just like in those games, just brain dead action every 2 seconds. You get every scene filled with that goddamn stupid ass soundtrack they came up with. They're like, hey, you remember Corn and Drowning Pool and Innocence and Papa Roachman? Yeah, we're gonna have a song for every goddamn important scene, man. Hey, there's an action scene, throw a song up in that motherfucker. Oh, there's a melodramatic slow scene and, we're getting in our emotions. Hey, just throw it, slide in a song right there, Have Amy Lee. Yeah, let's get Amy Lee to sing her sad ass to high heaven, man. All that shit. It's just crazy. But that's what you get. And then, of course, Dante got sidelined yet again. The rest of the characters don't hold water. Lady, who the fuck cares about Lady? Virgil, oh my goodness, man. Where do we even begin with that motherfucker? But let's actually talk about the characters, too, while we're at it. Let's actually start off with Dante here. Dante has been completely exposed in this season. I feel like we all know what Dante's about, but it's really, hammered in here that he's always been that edgy, emo, teenage loser that never grew up and has mommy issues. Oh, man. It's just wild to me. They really tried to make him a deep, compelling character, trying to throw in that backstory every 2 seconds. And they're like, it's okay, Dante. It's okay. I know you can't, share your emotions, but it's all right. Your emotions, it's not a demon. You can fight. I'm sorry. Oh, man, that shit was just too fucking funny, unintentionally, It was just so sad. Like, they could not do anything good with Dante, man. They tried to play up the reveal of Virgil coming back, and Dante's reaction to all that, right? They tried to play up that entire scene for laughs. They constantly did, flashback after fucking flashback after fucking flashback to have some chibi animation comedy bullshit, amateur hour bullshit. I'm like, oh, holy fuck. The budget just went to goddamn zero over here. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then they had the actual reaction with this man losing his mind. Oh, man. Oh, it was so pathetic, man. Oh, man. But, it shows Dante's true nature. He's always been like that. And wannabe edgelord with mommy issues. That's his whole character. Oh, man. Who else we have? Oh, Virgil. Oh, boy, man. Oh, man. Virgil has always been a garbage character. He's a character obsessed with getting revenge on Dante because, he was jealous from when he was a kid. He didn't get that same attention. He didn't get that same love and that recognition. So he was also that edgy little angsty, rebellious teenager that couldn't grow up. But then what's even weirder is he allied with the person that killed his mother, to gain power. And it's just like, what the fuck? What is this stupid shit? And then after all those years of pledging loyalty, it only took one episode for the switch up. No, I do not kid you. It only took one episode for the switch up. Literally, one episode after him and Dante confronted each other in that rain fight, this motherfucker is already teaming up with Dante, and Lady's like, okay, we gotta go on the mission, we gotta do this together. You can't kill each other, so try to work together. And I'm like, what the hell is that stupid shit? What are we doing, man? What the hell are we doing? My God, man. Talk about inconsistent. And then throughout the show, he's just, working with Dante now. No problem. Conflict completely resolved, just like that. I was like, wow. Like, we're not even trying to hide the fact that we can't write to save our lives. But this is your masterpiece, though, right? Holy fuck. And then we get to Lady. Oh, boy, man. Lady, yet again, another terrible character that nobody takes seriously. She's always been a garbage character, but in this show especially, she's garbage. I mean, just another annoying character to nag Dante all day long, to give out exposition all day long, a tag along hoe, if you want to say. They tried so hard to make Lady, a developed character, when there's nothing developed about her. They threw in a little corny backstory. It's like, oh my gosh, she had a tragic backstory, just like Dante and Virgil, man. Oh, we can relate, man. But her character is still annoying. There's nothing cool about her. It's just like, why are you still here? You know what I'm saying? But I've never understood why people like Lady. Lady's always been an annoying piece of work, nothing but a tsundere, talking about some, I don't like Dante or anything like that, but sometimes he could be okay. He's idiot, but I kind of still like him. And I'm like, what in the tsundere anime am I watching right now? Ain't nothing Lady about Lady. Oh boy. Oh, it's just crazy to me, man. So this entire season has just, like I've said, been nothing but a marketing tactic. To test the waters. They're like, there's rumors and speculation about a Devil May Cry 1 remake, about Devil May Cry 6 possibly being made. So if we can get the interest going, man, then we can actually make those games. Because we can't make a new game to save our lives. Look at Pragmatic. That shit flopped. Look at Resident Evil Requiem. That was also another nostalgia bait game. And, another flop. But what's crazy to me is, like, no one cares about no fucking Devil May Cry. Especially in the big 2026. Only the hardcore losers that never moved on cared about that garbage, man. And speaking of the fans, we got to talk about the fans for a second, because I just pity the fans. It's like, wow, you guys actually fell for this, man. You guys are not edgy little teenagers anymore like how you used to be. You're not that little, I mean, I think you're not, but who knows, maybe you still are. Just like Dante and them. But it's just crazy, grown men and women falling for this nonsense. The Devil May Cry fans seriously need some fucking help. It's almost like looking at an abuse victim, where everybody else around that person knows that the relationship they're in is fucking terrible, man. But they're the only ones still in denial. So, their friends, they try to comfort them. They try to, bring the topic up. And it's like, hey, man, do you need any help or anything like that, man? Because, she's not loyal to you. She's for the goddamn streets, out there throwing that ass back, you know what I mean? Fucking on everybody out there, just giving all the goods away. And then coming home and claiming that she loves you, that, that nobody else is going to get this and that she's going to be there for you when she's not. So what's going on, man? And then, here comes the insecure emo little losers, a.k.a. the Devil May Cry fans, going like, no, man, she actually loves me, man. No, she gives back. I swear, man, I swear, it's not what it looks like. And I'm just looking at this delusional ass behavior like, oh, man. It's like, when will you fans just grow up already, man? Listen here, Devil May Cry has always been garbage. The games have always been button mashing, no skill required, puzzle simulators that can't be taken seriously, with cringe dialogue, terrible action combat that's dated as fuck, with games that have far surpassed Devil May Cry back then and even today. Everything Devil May Cry related has always been garbage. Light novels, trash. Manga, terrible. Anime, a flop. This anime series, absolute garbage. And, there's just no fucking excuse. But anyways, with that being said, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose, and until next time, I'll see ya.